Good morning, everybody. Everybody hear me all right? It's Friday. It's leg day. Perfect timing. Order some pizza. Oh, beautiful. All right. How's everybody feeling? Everybody ready for the weekend? We got some deep squats into a forward fold, some leg swings and some glute brushes. Oh, you just had an interview. Let's go. For what? Oh, nice. Where at? For an large audio technology company. Sweet, maybe you can fix my sound. All right, we're gonna get started. So we got deep squats into forward fold. So I'm just gonna hold my toes, and then squat forward, stand back up if you can, or just keep on holding your toes. Leg swings, just back and forth, 20 per side, and then glute bridges on your back. Driving your hips forward, and then squeeze your butt when you get to the top. Need a good ankle workout. Winter is coming. Morning dash. All right. So. It's 6 a.m. Perfect time to get up. Anybody have any good plans for the weekend? Morning, Falcon. You work overnight, Hiram? I've heard that Resident Evil came out with a new game. Hey, insanely. Let's go. What did you do today? Wait. Oh, you just got started. Okay. Oh, nice, Dash. Okay. Yeah, somebody mentioned it last night that Resident Evil was starting the new game. No. No, we don't need that. I know, Dash, we do need that. Variety show material. Hey, D nice. Have a regular old sitcom up here. I'd say that they're probably a lot more skilled than I am. I just listened to a podcast on the Rockettes. That is intense, the stuff that they do. Like, on another level. Because women have like superhuman leg strength. Most normal people, their legs would like snap. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so we got split squats, holding kettlebell or 2 dumbbells out here. Goal is to stay upright, go straight down, not forward lunges. So we're going to do 8 to 10 each leg. And then we're going to do exactly what we were just doing. I'm just going to be on the ground again for the glute bridges. But I'm going to hold the dumbbell and then pause for 3 seconds at the top. So we're going to get my little timer going here. Alright. I'm going to do the first set here, and then see how that feels. I either have... Yes, I got OBS installed. Do you notice a difference? Alright, here we go. Nice and upright. You can bend the back leg. Should come straight down. Drive with your back leg forward and your front leg backwards. Okay. If you have a comfortable bench or chair or something and you want to do hip thrusts, if you have a barbell weight, you can. You would just put your back here, and then drive forward, hold the dumbbell here. The wood corners are not very comfortable. But you want to squeeze at the very top, squeeze here, and then holding for 3 seconds. I'm going to be on the ground. Eight to 10 of these. so the timer's actually running. I could barely see it. See if that helps. What's everybody doing for the weekend? Any plans? Anything fun? Bunch of gaming? Oh, 2.5 levels. So close. That'll work. Falcon, did you notice a difference in the stream? Is that what you're asking about OBS? Alright, round 2 here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Streamlabs, but it just doesn't like my stream. My legs are so sore. Yeah, it's nice actually. We had a nice little sunrise today. Oh yeah, always the roosters. Season. Try to prep for season 12. Yeah, I posted that video yesterday. Actually, let's see how it's going. With some season 12 prep for leveling. Were you able to swing last night? Oh, nice, Falcon. Yeah, the season is only a couple weeks long. It's only 7 weeks long for season 12. At least that's what it looks like. So we'll see. See, just keep on improving every week, Schneebly. Couldn't play pickleball last week, this week. Good to go. So what are you going to do if you get a job? Change your workout time? Perfect. So would it be working from home then? Last E-pop. Nice. Got it. That's a hybrid. All right, round number 3. Oh, that's scary. 5 people. Never skip leg day. Never do it. Always hydrate or dehydrate. Burpees. Yeah. Yeah, burpees is just an all-around full body movement. Arms, chest, core, legs, cardio, all wrapped into one terrible movement. It's horribly good, I know. When we were doing burpees in CrossFit, it was obviously 4th time, and it was in a competition setting every day. No matter what, you went into the gym, you were like, "Nah, I'm not gonna race anybody today." You always raced everybody, even if you didn't want to. So when you were doing burpees, when you went to go down, you didn't drop back down, catch your hands, and then push yourself down and push up. You let yourself fall, and your chest and stomach would hit the ground, and then you would use that bounce to push yourself back up. You would literally bounce off the ground and then back up, and then bounce off the ground and back up. It was pretty brutal. Like, you use yourself as a springboard to get back up and do more faster. Alright, last round. Last one coming up. I had someone in our garden that was training. He was in great shape. He was in his 60s, and there were workouts where he would beat me. He was so fast. He was so good at things. He was also very short, which helped a lot. Guy was a machine. He could do everything: pull-ups, push-ups, handstand push-ups, muscle-ups. He just never stopped. Okay. Some people are, yeah. Some people just have it. It's very cool to see. Some pretty superhuman people out there. All right, so we've got goblin squats with 3-second eccentric, which is down. So goblin here, 1, 2, 3, up. Make sure on that third count you're in a deep squat. If you can get your hips below your knees, hips will be below your knees on the third. And then we're gonna do some kettlebell swings. Nice flat back. Bell's gonna come between the legs. When you come up, squeeze, but drive your arms off of hips here. We're gonna come up right to eye level, but make sure at that top you are squeezing. Don't arch, but squeeze that butt so that you're getting full leg drive. Your arms shouldn't do a lot with kettlebell swings. They should just basically be there to hold the bell, and then you're going to use that momentum to press against your legs, and then drive back up again. All right. Going to start light and then build up a little bit. Okay, so we got 8 to 10 of these. Move my timer. All right, kettlebell swings. Get your heart rate up a little bit too. I'm tired today. I gotta get some energy. Hey Balo, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, make sure you're breathing. How things been? I did, yeah. I took my my Barbarian axe out there, chopped down some wood, put it together with sheer rage. There's not even any bolts or any screws in this. The plates are just holding it together by pure anger and fury. All right, round number 2. I'm gonna go a little heavier here. Oops, one more. Almost lost count there for a second. Those eccentrics, even with lighter weights, you put time and attention, and you can really feel it. All right, we got kettlebells. Whew. Oh, man, it feels like Friday. It really feels like Friday. But weird, it also feels like Monday at the same time. What a feeling. No, this is actually much different than how I normally do kettlebell swings because, and you shouldn't be bending here and swinging. It should be at the waist here. This is going to put a lot of pressure on your lower back because if you're going down, you're working against the kettlebell weight, so you should be hinging. There's a knee bend here. So here, and you use your hips to drive the belt forward. But if you're coming here, then it's a lot of arm work, which kind of defeats the purpose of having your legs there. Your legs are driving that kettlebell forward. And my arms actually rest on my inner thigh, and they drive off with the kettlebell. It shouldn't be upright here. That's just a squat and an arm swing. I wish it was cold here. So normally in CrossFit, you take shortcuts to get as fast and as many reps as you can. So normally the kettlebell swings look like this here when we're doing them. So that's your normal kettlebell swing in a CrossFit style setting, but we're not doing that. We're working for strength. So you still want to engage your legs and squeeze. The kettlebell should be taking a nice straight path down and through. And then when you drive up, you're pushing off with your legs, hips, and glutes. All right. Round number 3 for goblet squats. Morning, Rob. Over here. It's nice to get back into this though. Shirts are fitting better. Pants are fitting better. Results are results. All right, third round of kettlebell swings. Whew. Man, I can't wait for breakfast. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going? Welcome to Barb Training. Where's the what? One more round of, could have named it Goblin Squats, not Goblet Squats. Goblet Squats. And then swings, and we go into core. I think my core is recovered from Wednesday a little bit. I still will feel a little bit here, but it's doing better. Oh, nice. Yeah, leg day. Let's go. Never skip. Never skip leg day. All right, last round. You're gonna remain ab broken for a while. One more set of kettlebells, and then core, and more core. Always core every day. You get 2 days off of core. Probably soon to be just 1 day off of core, because I think I might start doing core on the weekends. So Wednesday and Saturday will probably be core day. That's what I was doing when I was training before. Man, I was in such good shape. All right, last round of kettlebell swings. Yes, always build core. Very important. All right, you guys ready to shake a little bit? Hollow holds always get a bit shaky. That's where control matters. But yeah, if you have really short arms, yeah, please don't fully extend them. So we're gonna do 25. Yeah, 20 T-Rex and turns for sure. 25 to 35 seconds on these hollow holds. If you're getting to that 25-second mark and you're like, oh my god, this is terrible, I can't do it anymore, do another second or two. Just a little bit. Until you physically cannot keep your legs off the ground, do that. I'll go over hollow hold positioning in just a second. Hawaii, JP. I would get copyright on my stream if I would play Linkin Park. All right. So for the hollow holds, you're gonna be on your back. You're gonna make sure your shoulders stay off the ground. I'll show you modifications for your legs if your legs can't stay straight out. But no matter what modification you do, shoulders should be off the ground. So the starting position here, shoulders off the ground, behind your head, up here, forward if you have to. Legs hardest here, modified, here. Shoulders stay off the ground though the whole time. So no matter what, Any of those positions will do it. Yeah, they have. But it would be like if they did monetize them, they would be off what's it called, revenue sharing, because they're copyright free. So it doesn't go copyright against my account. It just means that I would have to just share revenue, which streams don't really make much revenue anyway at all. There's not much to it. It's not like videos. But something like Linkin Park, I probably would need like permission to play. I think on Twitch they don't really pay too much attention to it, but on YouTube they do. Which I could always just stream to 2 different audios to 2 different places, I think, and not have it saved to the VOD. There's ways to do it. I'm not sure on how to do it, but that's what we're going for. Snauzer, that's what we're going for. By BlizzCon. BlizzCon is the goal. Alright, we're going to do our first hollow hold here. Then we got planks. No, it's not cold. It's like 65 degrees here. Not cold enough. So these side planks here, you're going to make sure that your shoulder is directly over your hand. You can do it on your elbow too if you need to. Either one. But you're going to be in a side plank and then you're just going to lift up your leg 10 times. Then you roll over, and you do it again. Or for me, I switch sides. Oh, man. It makes a pretty big difference being on your elbow versus your hand. I wouldn't say a pretty big difference, but if you're up on your arm, it's actually a little bit easier. So if you're here, it's a little bit easier because you have a little bit more leverage to lift up. So that would be starting, and then go down to your elbow if you can. But yeah, if you don't want to hurt your wrists, elbows it is. All right, round number 2. made that a lot harder for myself. I did put my butt on the mat here, so it like almost looked like a little curve up. I had to fight to push my like through my stomach down into the ground. But you should always be driving your lower back into the ground. Don't arch your back while you're trying to hold yourself up. And then you want to bring your chest towards your belly button in that state with your shoulders off the ground. Okay. All right. It's going to stay like this for like the next 10 minutes and I'll call it a workout. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a pull-up bar up here also. And then this is just high enough that if I get a good bench, I can put a barbell on it. And I have little blocks that I can screw down here for benching. But I made it myself. I didn't follow any plans, had like an idea in my head and put it together. But it lets me do pull-ups, muscle-ups, squatting, no dip station. I don't have anywhere to put it, but yes, I needed something that was going to be really solid because I wanted to do muscle-ups on it and swing. And I put some bolts down on the bottom here, that two thick pipes, if I pull them both out, and then I unscrew one side of the pull-up bar, the whole thing can move. So it's not just one connected piece. So I can pull it down by sides. Smeedley, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the 15 total subs. All right, we got our next round of hollow holds coming up. Let's see, GK, what do you, or Matt, I guess it is. Matt, what do you work out? You following anything right now? All right, let's get this next one done. Nice. I actually coached CrossFit for a really long time, Matt. So I did a little bit of Olympic lifting. Not straight Olympic lifting, obviously, since it was CrossFit, but I love Olympic lifts. They're so much fun. Yeah, the dogs are actually in bed right now, which has made it really easy for me to work out. I don't know if you've noticed, but no distractions in it right now. They're all in bed. Okay. That last hollow hold. Ow. That's awesome, Matt. All right, so what's your snatch max and what's your clean max? Are you split jerking also? I'm assuming so. I got one more round. And then, Smeedley, you're off for the weekend. You don't have to work out anymore until Monday. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, those are good. Those are good numbers. Snatch was one of my favorite moves. I love snatching. Cleans, meh. Cleans are okay. I don't know, something about the catch I didn't really enjoy, but... Hey, Grim, how's it going? I mean, I did them all the time, like constantly, we did them, but snatching was much more enjoyable for me. I have one more round of these hollow holds. Hopefully I can make it to 35 seconds. I was pretty shaky at the end there, the last one. Oh, jeez. Whew. That was good. We got one more. One more set of side plank. Top leg lifts. Nice falcon. That's good. That's a good weight. Oh, nice, Garden. Yes, windshield wipers are great for your core. I don't have the best flexibility, so doing windshield wipers is definitely less technique involved in it that I can get through. But those are good. I've done my fair share of them. Yeah, here we go. All right, Matt, I'll probably be heading out for the day soon. That was our last rep. But stop back again. Let me know how your lifting is going. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. We'll be doing this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and then we stream gaming at night. So it's been a very fun transition to make. But that is it, everybody. We got our week done. That was week number 4 straight. So consistency is key. After about 30 days, things become just a habit. So you want to try and get at least 30 days of anything that you're doing in. Force your way through those 30 days, and after that, it starts to get much easier. So I'm pretty excited we made it through week number 4. I'm going to change up the programming a little bit next week. So we're going to see a little bit different movements, and then we'll go through another cycle of that. So I'm excited. But I'm going to go eat some breakfast. Thank you, everybody, for working out with me today. I will catch you all on the flip side.